So I've been doing all the right things, but I've been thinking about it the wrong way. See, if we were the tribe that was going to tribal, it would make sense to make somebody the target, but that's not what's happening. What's happening is that I am gaining a lot of power just by being the person who talks to people first. Because everyone's like, oh, we're safe, we don't gotta strategize. So they're not gonna be like, oh, let's vote somebody off, because there's so much like team camaraderie. You saw my conversation with Drew. He's like, yeah, go team, our strategy should just be winning challenges, woohoo, go us, So basically, I just need to talk to people and be the first one to do that, right? So I've talked to Caroline, I talked to Drew, I just messaged Hunter that I'm going to talk to him, right? Me and Drew, I think we kind of made an alliance. So we turned the camera off, but we fist bumped. And that feels like kind of a binding thing. But I don't know, he seems like very trusting and thus trustworthy. I don't know if I'm wrong to think this about somebody this early, but he's just like very genuine and very go team, and so I feel like he's someone good to work with. So my plan is, at some point, well, I'll see what happens at the challenge, but in my mind, I've got Caroline, Drew, and I'll see what things are at with Hunter, because, tribes being like, oh, these are the new person, we'll vote him off because he's the new guy. No, see, if I can help it, the people who are doing well are going to be the people who are loyal to me. And if I'm the first one to reach out to him, then he's going to be loyal to me. You see? So that's how it works out. And I'm probably not going to include Nathan on this because, I'm worried if I connect with Nathan and we have an alliance thing, then he and Drew will be closer, and then they'll run off or something. So it's a whole thing, but it's networking. I worked for a political campaign for a while, so a lot of it is just about that face-to-face connection. And so, how I was saying that this is the worst tribe makeup I could ask for? This is the best, right? Because I am over here and I'm networking and I'm building out and I'm reaching out, and this is how I'm gonna win. So that's where I'm at right now. I did a little bit of idol hunting. I was like, we're gonna go off the map systematically. And then I was like partway through searching through the lot of the church, and I'm like, this probably isn't the best strategy. So what I think I'm gonna do is, I don't actually know how much I'm gonna do because it's friggin' cold outside. I feel like I should focus on the places where I feel like they're more likely to be put, things that are more central and iconic to the Ohio State campus, like the Oval, or around the outside of major buildings that everyone goes to, or like libraries, right? I know Delaney said they were going to be outside for the most part, so it's a big campus. Hold on, I feel like I had like one more thing I wanted to say. Did I have one more thing I have wanted to say? Hold on a second. Oh yeah, what I wanted to say was me reading way too much into Drew's message earlier. I think it was because I was nervous, and apparently what I do when I'm nervous is I try and gain control. And in order to gain control, I assume I know things that I don't. And so that's something interesting to know in general, and it's something good to know about myself. So that is Survivor Lesson 1. Or maybe it's 2. The trying to find control when you feel like you're frightened of stuff, and then being easy to jump to conclusions when you're searching for control. This is the stuff I go through a lot. And yeah, that's about it. there's probably gonna be at least like a few more days of me doing a confessional every day. If I might do that for the rest of the season. But also there's like a few days where I like super obsessed with something, right? I am obsessed with this. I am obsessed with Survivor right now. But then there's always like a few days go by and then I kind of realize, I can do this while it not being my entire life, because this is not enough to fill up my entire life. There's not enough to do to be my entire life, even if it feels like it's my entire life in the moment. But right now I'm going, this is what I'm thinking about. And because there's no greater joy I found than feeding an obsession. But yeah, that's what I've had, the things I'm saying.